New research indicates that millions of Iranians have been displaced following recent US-Israeli attacks, with a significant number potentially seeking refuge in Europe, primarily Germany. A study by the Rockwool Foundation Berlin, made available to the Münchner Merkur newspaper, reveals that Germany could become the main destination for people fleeing the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. According to United Nations figures, more than 3 million people, specifically up to 3.2 million, have been internally displaced within Iran since the start of the joint air attacks by the United States and Israel. This represents a burgeoning humanitarian crisis within the country. Christian Dassmann, director of the Rockwool Foundation Berlin and a professor of economics at University College London, co-authored the study. He highlighted that migration patterns typically build upon existing connections between countries of origin and destination. Professor Dassmann emphasized the crucial role of diaspora networks in reducing the costs and risks associated with migration. These established communities provide vital support structures for new arrivals. A representative survey conducted by the Gallup Polling Institute in 2024 found that 28% of Iranians polled identified Germany as their most likely destination country. This figure significantly outpaced other potential host nations. Canada followed with 13%, Turkey with 10%, and both the United Kingdom and France each accounted for 6% of prospective migrants' choices. Out of 1,007 Iranians surveyed, 252 expressed a desire to emigrate. These stated migration intentions largely align with actual settlement patterns observed among recent refugees from both countries, as detailed in the Rockwool Foundation study. By the end of 2025, approximately 29% of Iranian refugees were living in Germany, underscoring Germany's historical and current role as a key destination. Tommaso Frattini, Deputy Director of the Center for Research and Analysis of Migration at the Rockwool Foundation Berlin, and a professor of economics at the University of Milan, further explained that the geographical distribution of migration intentions strongly reflects the existing geographical spread of refugee communities. This suggests that any increased displacement resulting from the current crisis is likely to follow these well-trodden migration corridors. However, migration intentions do not automatically translate into actual migration movements. Professor Dassmann cautioned that practical constraints can heavily influence real migration flows, especially in the early stages of a crisis. More distant destinations such as Canada, Australia, and the United States are inherently more challenging to reach due to geographical and logistical barriers. Consequently, it is highly probable that Europe, and particularly Germany, will emerge as the most important destination for potential refugee movements should displacement escalate due to the war. In Germany, concerns are mounting over a potential mass exodus from the region in light of the ongoing conflict in Iran. Politicians from both the ruling coalition and the opposition have called for Germany and wider Europe to prepare for a possible influx of refugees. Police authorities have also issued warnings regarding potential risks to internal security, advocating for a coordinated approach among European nations. The United States and Israel commenced joint air attacks on Iran on February 28th. On the first day of the conflict, the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with other members of the Iranian leadership, were reportedly killed in US-Israeli airstrikes in Tehran. Since then, Iran has retaliated with missile and drone attacks targeting Israel, several Gulf states, and US facilities in the Gulf region, indicating a dangerous escalation of hostilities. What's your take on millions of Iranians displaced? Germany top asylum goal? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.